Well, I'm not going home.
We've got too far! A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
A person grits his teeth and shows real determination.
Failure is not an option.
That's how winning is done.
Believe me when I say
We can break this army here.
At a time.
And they will know what we can do!
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
this is your time. Seize the day.
That's the Chicago way.
Who's with me?
No, my name is the Lord. When I tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our Independence Day.
Is there life after Twilight? I don't know, but let's get into this review. This movie is Extraction, starring Kellen Lutz from Twilight. You know, the guy who played a vampire? Well, he sort of played a vampire, and he wanted you to believe he was a vampire, but he just didn't cut it. Neither did anybody on Twilight, even though I'll admit I like Twilight. I think it was a cute love story, because it wasn't a vampire flick. But we're not talking about that, but we're talking about Extraction. But I just want to make that clear that Kellen Lutz is from Twilight, if anybody remembers him at all. And, of course, the great Bruce Willis is on here. And Gina Carano from the UFC. Who's come with such movies as Fast and Furious 6. This movie's about a retired CIA agent. Leonard Turner, played by Bruce Willis, is captured by terrorists, and his son Harry Turner, played by Kellen Lutz, has to come in and save him. More like he gets inspired to become a part of the CIA. He gets trained. You see like a little training montage. It's not like Rocky, but you see a training montage. So basically, the government calls in as well as Gina Carano to help things. She's like an operative as well, and basically there's a shootout at the end, and you know, people get beat up, people get shot up in this movie. You know, it's an action movie. It's a by the numbers action movie. But I like this movie, and I'm sticking to it. I like this movie. I don't care what anybody says about it. But so this movie is pretty predictable. You know, you see like a guy. You see it's like the scenes out of this movie. It's like nothing you haven't seen before. He walks into a bar with bikers. Okay, why didn't they just line up and say, okay, why don't you just beat us up now? You know, just to do like a so they could get beat up. You know, just to make Kellen Lutz look, Harry Turner look credible on this movie. You know, he's got the look for it. The guy's got the look for it. But honestly, I don't think I think he needs a little bit more work. I mean, he's still doing movies, so that should tell people, because he's done such horrible movies as The Legend of Hercules, and I haven't seen that movie, but I heard really bad reviews on it. Maybe I might watch it. I might humor myself a little bit. So he's kind of like he's very I think this guy's very he's not comfortable with the role. He looks the part. He does, because he's got the look for it. You know, he's wearing, you know, those jackets. He looks like he'd kick your butt, you know. But he doesn't seem to be really comfortable with the material. It's like he's very I don't know. He's just kind of just, check me out. I'm here. I look great, and I'm gonna beat the bad guys or something like that. You know, he doesn't really look like he's really gotten into the role. And Gina Carano kind of steals this movie. Gina Carano steals this movie because she is, you know, she plays a CIA agent, an operative, a government, whatever you want to call it, to the gilt, man. And she's done it before. It's not like she hasn't done it before. Hopefully, she doesn't get to do these type of roles her whole career, but she's going to be doing more movies like Deadpool, which is coming out just right around the corner. So, and Bruce Willis, I don't understand why was Bruce Willis on this movie poster? He wasn't on this movie. Bruce Willis, the guy who brought you Die Hard and such iconic movies like that, why was he advertised on this movie? I have no clue, because he's not on this movie. He's kind of on the beginning, gets to do what he does best. He beats up the bad guys, but he gets captured, and then you see him at the very, very end of this movie. And you know, he doesn't seem like he's kind of, this is like a one day's work for him. You know, he doesn't seem to like give a monkey's butt what he's doing on the movie. He's just making a little bit of pesos, so he doesn't. He's just there. He's just for check it out, Bruce Willis. I did Die Hard. I'm one of the greatest of all time. I'm the most recognizable face in action movies. But like I said, Gina Carano kind of steals this movie, and Lutz, he leaves a little bit more work. You know, maybe you know what he kind of reminds me a little bit like Sylvester Stallone did in Cobra. He just kind of walks in. There's a couple one-liners, and he just beats people up. He shoots people up with his gun, and he looks you know, convincing doing it. And that's basically you see him training, because you know he loses his father, and he's worried about his father, and he wants to get his father back. So he goes through the training of becoming a CIA agent, a super agent. He takes on a bunch of bikers on it. And you know, when I saw the trailer, you kind of, all the spoilers are there. This is the reason why trailers nowadays are not I don't know why they do them like that. I don't know why. Because by the time you see the movie, oh, okay, yeah, I seen that part already. Oh, yeah, I seen that already. So what's the point in even putting the movie in theaters if you already know what's going to happen? All the best parts are on the trailer. It's on the spoilers. It's like a spoiler trailer. So by the time you see the movie, you already know what's going to happen anyways. So that's pretty much it. And I give this movie an 8 out of 10, or give it a 9 out of 10. I really don't care if it got bad reviews, or if Gina Carano could save this movie. It doesn't really matter. I like this movie, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. It's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So, all right, Extraction. Have you seen it? Go see it anyways. Who cares what people say about it? Extraction is a good movie. Who cares?